Trifecta by Dean Pearl. Chapter 28. Max spent a few days in the hospital for observation before they released him to go home. Ben had picked him up to bring him home where the girls were waiting with a small party for him. As he hobbled in on crutches, Max saw a large banner that read, "Welcome Home Hero," on it. There were a few neighbors that had come over, and there was someone from the Review-Journal newspaper that wanted to interview Max about his ordeal. "So they're calling you and the girls superheroes, Max. What do you think of that?" the reporter questioned. "Well," Max began, "I think being a superhero is way overrated. There was a time when I wanted nothing more, but now I'm starting to feel like there's nothing I want less. When I heard that shot and felt the burn in my leg, I thought that was it. It was all over. But fortunately, he didn't hit anything too crucial that I can't recover from. I understand that the mayor is going to give you and the girls the key to the city next week for helping to put away a major drug organization." The reporter informed him of something he wasn't aware of yet. "I guess I might as well take this opportunity to announce that I am officially out of the superhero game. Of course, I can't speak for Wesley and Leslie, but I'm hanging up my cape and picking back up my guitar," Max said proudly. "And of course, if Max is out, so are we. Right, Wesley?" Leslie asked her sister to confirm, which she did immediately. "I just hope Ben and the police department will be able to struggle through without our help," Max said, laughing, causing everyone else, including Ben, to laugh along. Trifecta by Dean Pearl. Chapter 29. Wesley, Max, and Leslie were all helping each other cook dinner in their new 10,000 square foot house they bought together as they were waiting for Ben to get off work and join them. "I can't think of a better ending for our superhero experience," Max remarked. "Me getting shot in the leg could easily have been a blessing in disguise. I mean, what were we thinking? Here we have all this money and a great band, and we are risking it all for a little hero worship? That's insane." "Well, all's well that ends well, though, right?" Leslie commented as she raised her glass for a toast. "May we all have a happy, long, fulfilling life together." "We just have to learn to control Max's fantasies so we don't get ourselves in any more trouble," Wesley smiled as she toasted. "And now that we all live together, you two don't have to sneak around anymore." Wesley was waiting for the response to her bombshell revelation about Leslie and Max. "How did you know?" Max asked, then looked at Leslie. "Did you tell her?" "She didn't have to tell me. Aside from the fact that you just confirmed my suspicions, we're as thick as thieves. I've known you two were sweet on each other for a long time. I knew it was inevitable when Leslie first confessed that she kissed you that time in Pahrump. I could just tell you wanted to keep it on the QT, so I never brought it up." Leslie just smiled as she walked over to Max and kissed him softly right on the lips. "Yeah, no more being sneaky, except maybe around Ben or at gigs," Leslie said. "I think Ben kind of already knows or senses something. He's made comments to me about how close you two seem to be. In fact, I remember him saying one time after bringing it up that it's no big deal about the half-sibling thing, even if you were fooling around, since you two didn't even know and still wouldn't know you were related at all if Max hadn't sent in those DNA tests. And before it comes up, Max has had a vasectomy, so there's no way I can accidentally get pregnant," Leslie confessed. "Well, at least that makes one of us," Wesley said as she waited for it to sink in. "Wait, what? Are you telling me you're pregnant?" Leslie said excitedly as Wesley just smiled and nodded her head. "Oh my God, I'm going to be an auntie? Holy crap," Max chimed in, "so I'll be a half-uncle?" "Yes and yes," Wesley teased. "Have you told Ben yet?" Max asked. "That's another surprise I was saving for the right time, which appears to be now," Wesley confessed. "When I told Ben that I was pregnant, just this morning, he immediately asked me to marry him, and I said yes. I think he's bringing a ring over tonight to make it official because he actually asked me what size ring I wear. So in spite of giving up our hero cause, which is a good thing, under these circumstances, our lives all seem to be looking pretty good right now," Max pointed out as he put his arm around Leslie and pulled her in close. "Ben has been elected DA, Leslie and I don't have to act like we're a big secret anymore, and Wesley's going to have a baby to continue our new family. Absolutely perfect," Max smiled wide. "What could possibly go wrong?"